My first step was to make the cake. So I used 3 cake mixes, and I mixed them in a bowl, and I poured them into my next bowl, which was going to be the shape of the soccer ball. I wanted the shape to be the same size on each side, so I used the same bowl, and I put the mixture in twice and waited for it to cool and did it again. In order for it to not stick in the glass bowl, I used shortening and flour. And the shortening, you just mix it all around here, and then you put the flour in and lightly tap all around the sides so that it doesn't stick and it comes out smoothly. Make sure your bowl can go in the oven, that it can withstand the heat so that it doesn't. My next step was just to ice in the cakes. So there was one on the bottom like this, and then I would ice in all of this around here, ice in all down around here, and then obviously the next cake on top will go on top of the icing bowl, and then I'd ice in all that top. So basically it just looked like a round sphere, all iced, and the center iced as well. Third step is to make the fondant. The fondant consists of icing sugar, large marshmallows, and water. What you do first is you put the water into the bowl with the marshmallows. The marshmallow just depends on how much you want. I put in usually a bag. Put it in, and every 30 seconds mix it around, take it out until it's smooth and all the marshmallows are melted. When you take it out, you're going to knead the icing sugar into the mixture until it becomes like dough-like and kind of pliable like that. There's other videos on the computer on YouTube if you'd like to see it in more detail. The fourth step is just coloring your fondant. And since we're doing a soccer ball cake, we only need white and black. So the only coloring we will need is the black here. I'm using Wilton Black, and basically you're going to have to use quite a bit for coloring your surface, because the black is like it. When you start to mix it, it turns a bit purple, but don't get discouraged. Keep adding some until you get the black color you want. The fifth and hardest step for me was applying the fondant. You roll out the white fondant and put it all over the sphere cake. You tuck it in on the bottom of the cake, and then you roll out your black fondant. Once your black fondant is rolled out, you cut it into pentagons, like it is on the actual soccer ball. I kind of went on guesswork here when I laid mine. I kind of put them in areas where I thought they occurred on an actual soccer ball. It might be useful to actually look at a picture of a soccer ball. And then I just made lines with my knife to make the hexagons, the white hexagons around the pentagons. Now, what I did first, I laid the first pentagon, the black pentagon first, made my lines, then where it intersected with another pentagon, I laid it, then cut it and did it all around that way. One black pentagon at a time. Because you can't really get it perfect, and if it looks good, that will be fine. So you're basically going to have to go on your own guesswork here.